Today we're going to be in 2 Kings chapter 12. Chapter 12. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button and help share the word of the Lord to somebody that may not know it. Here we go. In the 7th year of Joash became king, and he reigned 40 years in Jerusalem. His mother's name was Zibiah of Bathsheba. Joash did what was right in the sight of the Lord all the days in which Jodiah the priest instructed him. But the high places were not taken away. The people still sacrificed and burnt incense on the high places. And Joash said to the priest, all the money of dedicated gifts that are brought into the house of the Lord, each man's census money, each man's assessment money, and all the money that a man proposes in his heart to bring into the house of the Lord, let the priests take it themselves, each from his constituency, and let them repair the damages of the temple wherever any defamation is found. Now it was so by the 23rd year of King Joash that the priest had not repaired the damages of the temple. So King Joash called Joadiah the priest and the other priest and said to them, why have you not repaired the damages of the temple? Now therefore do not take more money from your constituency, but deliver it for the repairing of damages of the temple. And the priests agreed that they would neither receive more money from the people nor repair the damages of the temple. Then Joadiah the priest took a chest, bored a hole in its lid, and set it beside the altar on the right side as one comes into the house of the Lord. And the priests who kept the door their put their all the money brought into the house of the Lord. So it was, whenever they saw that there was much money in the chest, that the king's scribe and the high priest came up and put it in bags and counted the money that was found in the house of the Lord. Then they gave the money which had been apportioned into the hands of those who did the work, who had the oversight of the house of the Lord, and they paid out to the carpenters and builders who worked on the house of the Lord, and to masons and stone cutters, and for the buying of timber and yew stones to repair the damage of the house of the Lord, and for all that was paid out to the repair of the temple. However, there were not made for the house of the Lord basins of silver, trimmers, sprinkling bowls, trumpets, any articles of gold or articles of silver from the money bought into the house of the Lord, but they gave that to the workmen, and they repaired the house of the Lord with it. Moreover, they did not require an account from the men into whose hand they delivered the money to be paid to workmen, for they dealt filthily. The money from the trespass offering and the money from the sin offerings was not brought into the house of the Lord. It belonged to the priest. Hazael, king of Syria, went up and fought against Gath and took it. Then Hazael set his face to go up to Jerusalem. And Joash, king of Judah, took all the sacred things that his fathers Josaphat and Joaram and Azahiah, king of Judah, and dedicated it, and his own sacred things, and all the gold found in the treasuries of the house of the Lord and in the king's house, and sent them to Hazael, king of Syria. Then he went away from Jerusalem. Now the rest of the acts of Joash and all that he did, are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of Kings of Judah? And his servants arose and formed a conspiracy and killed Joash in the house of the Mello, which goes down to Celia. For Joskar, the son of Simeath, and Jehozabad, the son of Soramah, his servant, struck him, so he died, and they buried him with his father in the city of David. Then Amaziah, his son, reigned in his place.